YouTube, it's ECP, and we've got a special video for you today. We have got a new queen bee being introduced into one of our hives. The swarm hive, which we caught about a month ago, was out at the farm. I had introduced a couple new package hives out there, and I had bought a local hive that was a huge, beautiful, wonderful hive off of Randy, you may have seen in the videos. Well, inadvertently, after a couple days out there, that really strong hive knew that that smaller hive, which was young, new, and I don't say weak, but small enough to where it could be taken advantage of, it experienced robbing. And of course, that's where the other bees that know that that's a smaller, weaker hive, they attack the hive and distill their resources, their honey, their nectar, and in the process they killed the queen bee. So we do not have a queen bee in our new small hive. What I did to remedy that was I boxed that hive up, stopped the robbing, and brought it out here to my house or my location. So I have a small swarm hive I'm going to let build up, and I've got to replace it with this new queen bee you're getting to see. So here's a good picture. You can see the queen bee. She's got her blue mark on her, and she's got her attendants taking good care of her. So we just gave her a little drop of honey to her and the attendants, and we're going to add that, and you can see the candy center. Here's the candy center, and you can also see the corks on the end. We'll pull the cork, and the bees will slowly introduce and release that queen bee after 2 or 3 days, gradually. And then if not after about 3 days, we can direct release her over here after she's adjusted and they know she's the queen for the hive now, the new queen. So stay tuned and we'll take a look at the introduction. Okay, YouTube, this is the hive, the swarm hive we're going to introduce the new queen into. A little bit of activity there on the front. A little windy day, but it's nice out. And they're going to get a new queen today, so I think they'll be real happy about that. So we'll take a look at the new queen cage holder that hangs on the frames we picked up also. So here's the new queen cage holder. So I can get you a good focus on that. Basically it hangs there. See if we can get a good focus with the light. There's a bit of sunshine there coming through. Let's see if we can focus there a little better. There we go. A little bit better, not quite like what I would like it to be. Probably the background of the lighting. Hanging that up for all to see. Let's see if we can see it a little better here on top of the hive. There's the queen cage holder. So I thought that was neat. I picked it up off of Better Bees. And we ordered this queen bee from Blackwater Bees in Georgia. So if you can see, I showed the queen earlier, so I guess it's not necessary to keep seeing her again, but this light is not real good. The sun's coming in and out. So we popped the top on the hive. Here's the swarm hive. It's doing pretty well. Got a pollen patty. Got some simple syrup we're going to give them. And we're going to introduce the queen here. So we'll put it right in between 2 of these frames. So stay tuned. Hey YouTube, so I apologize I couldn't keep videoing anymore. Kind of got a little crazy there trying to install that cage, making sure I had enough room to install that cage. I'm sitting on the front porch. You can hear the wind chimes. But we are back with a successful install of the new queen bee in the swarm hive. So right now, looked like Queenie was being accepted. They were fanning her pheromones. They weren't acting aggressive. They were acting very receptive to the new queen. We pulled the cork on the candy in, and hopefully in 2 to 3 days we'll have a release and a nice acceptance, and we'll have a queen bee that'll be laying eggs in our hive. I want to show you a couple items here I've got. One comes from my online mentor, Mike Berry. Saw him suggest in one of his videos from one of his subscribers these yellow wraparound glasses, and they have a bifocal, so you can see the small eggs. You see there in the bottom inside corner there's a 250 bifocal The yellow really lightens it up so you can see the eggs, and then you get a 250 magnification. So it's really been nice. Got these on eBay for about 10 bucks, and thank you, Mike Berry, for the suggestion. And we got our queen bee from Blackwater Bees in Georgia, and I also ordered a bee brush, which I didn't have a bee brush. This thing's really nice, and he sent it right along with the queen bee. She was packaged well, and I'm really excited to have the marked Italian queen from Blackwater Bees there in Georgia. So big shout out to them. I will put both of their links in the description. So just want to tell you guys and gals how much I appreciate you as a viewer, and stay tuned for more ECP bee videos. ECP over and out.